Right, hello and welcome to another video. Down there is my bag and I'm about to enter this mine, which has an entrance almost like a cave. Oops. Yeah, so I need to squeeze down there to get into this mine, so I'll let you join me as I proceed and through this little hole. Right, this is a very old mine. I have been in here before, but I thought I'd document it again for you nice people. I don't think there was any water coming in there last time, but great, I've got quite a bit of wetness to get through first before I get to the main mine, so time to crack on. Okay, you need that source of water, which is coming through a natural cave trough, and you got all this debris here as well, so we shall hang on. It's quite silky. I forgot how silky this bugger is. So anyway, off we go. Right, I'm just working my way through, and yeah, at least the silt now is diminishing, but the water isn't, still to my waist. Nice wide one. We'll see as I get further in. There are some huge stopes in here, so it's well worth seeing. So these little white calcite formations on the wall and up there. So anyway, carry on. I'll show you the beauty of this mine further in. Right, just coming out of the water. You can see here with these tide marks, the calcite here, that the water has in the past been much deeper. The calcite stopped where it hit the water. Often you get tide lines, but not too often calcite tide lines. And there appears to be something just up here, so we'll just have a quick look while the camera's rolling. It's 2 years since I was last in here. Oh yeah, there's a skull here, and it goes that way, and we'll go that way, so I'm going to have a look that way first. Right, this side branch, I'm not sure if they've worked on it or it's actually intercepting natural cave formations. I know there's a lot of natural cave formations in this area, but as we get to the back here, I'll quickly show you. I'm not going to attempt to climb this. I think it's dangerous. But up here, you can see workings going out about there. That's quite amazing. The wood's still in place, so that's quite interesting to do. It looks like a level going off and something maybe to the side. Not a place I can explore in my current situation, so that's for another time. I've got an amazing illusion going on here. The combination of that long solid tunnel and the waterfall at the other end of it, it's making it sound like voices. But it's actually my own voice coming back at me, so I'm going to see if I can create how much the microphone picks it up. Hey! Yeah, that tunnel has an exceptionally long echo. Fun. Right, just around the corner, some beautiful calcite formations here, and some of it running down the side there where the water's been running for the longest time. It's one of those, very fine. See all along there, because this one has been, it's so old, it's been abandoned so long, it's got a chance for these to grow. And if I just make my way here, is quite an amazing sump. It doesn't go up, so it's a sump, so it's either going down to another level or it was to drain this level, but as there's wood on the top, I suggest that goes down to another level. Wouldn't touch that wood, it'd probably be very soggy. Right, just a little bit further on, and wow, I don't even think that's working. Not entirely sure. That could be cave formation. So, yeah, that's quite pretty up there. There's quite a few areas of this mine that got that sort of feature, so yes, you can definitely see where they've been up. I think they've been up. And that could be cave, and going that way. formation, and been over here before, and there's something for to look at up there, so I'm going to climb on top of here and I shall demonstrate this to you. Right, well up, and this one is definitely man-made. As you can see there, there's a level up there. No idea about that. I'd have to get ladders up to have a look at that. And then down here is another bit which we'll have a look in. Yeah, there's my foot. That's definitely going nowhere. Well, unless I was to blast it. But yeah, there we go. Oh, look at this formation here. Nice. Right, what we've got here is a calcite formation where the water's been dripping off the ceiling and landing on there for many years, and creates like these egg yolk sort of effects. There's one here as well. Aren't they pretty? Okay, something very weird is going on here. This is not edited in. I'm in the mine, and there's a high-pitched whistle coming down. Listen. Actually, I can hear drops of water in the distance, so I'm thinking that may be a water source, water coming in, but it sounds like, sounds ghostly. That's weird. I was going to say that at the moment we're going through a section that's got a lot of very flat sides on the left-hand side. It's rough on the right, but the left-hand side is quite smooth. Little wooden things holding the rock back there have done their job for many, many years. Okay, I'll continue on and see what that noise is. That's spooky. Right, I found the cause of our mystery noise. It's just water coming through this collapse here. See it coming out of the bottom there. That's all it is, just making noises going through the boulders. And just as I switched the camera on, something fell on there, so let's go see what fell. Still hear that noise, see? But yeah, it's just the water there. I'll let you have a listen to it again. Okay, come to a junction, and we can go left or right, but if you look up here, there's another one of those workings. They're all very narrow in this place, so I suggest that initially half of this was, well, most of this was cut by hand, because they tried to keep it as narrow as they can. Or that, or the vein is very narrow, or I'm just talking shite. It goes along there, you can see the vein working its way along that drift, and that one, if I remember right, just goes to a head, so I'll do that one first. Right, I was right. There's the head, this part, and on the left we've got an iron peg, suggesting but not conclusive proof that this was worked later, because these were usually used to carry power cables. Could have been used to have a steel cable to operate something, but yeah, I think there's more chance that was for power, so let me know what you think. Right, I'm just going back out to that drift to walk down, just noticed a wooden peg has been pushed into the wall. I don't know why it's there. They're often used to split rock, but yes, it's been there a long time and it's mostly rotten, so I wouldn't touch that, it'll be very soft. Right, just around the corner, and we've got some calcite here with a little slight blue tint, which is copper. It's not often you see that sort of thing in this area of the world, but there's no evidence of it. See, it will have been dripping from there for a very long time. Some of it's splashed down here, and it's come down and dropped there. There's no sign of copper there, but there is where it's been splashing. It's very strange. And looks like we've got some mine pearls here as well. Well, not mine pearls, but sort of similar sort of thing going on, but attached to the rock. Okay, heading that way. Right, just a bit further on, and you see the drift goes on, but if you look at the top left-hand corner of the drift, you've got this narrow gap going up. Now, that can't possibly be man-made, because it's too thin. It's only just a bit wider than the camera. Got a little wooden support, and it goes for quite a distance. There's another wooden support here. goes widened, so I'm wondering if that's a natural thing. Let me know in the comments what you think about that. There's some deads. Maybe from a collapse or from the original workings. Okay, thinking about this, that is a very smooth wall, so that is probably a natural gap in a natural fault. I don't think they've worked up there. May have won that wider section, but the other section, it may have been a fault that's never been filled full of fluids. And that looks like a fossil up there. See that tube? I'll circle it on the video. Yeah, there might be a fossil there, so that's interesting. Yeah, I think that's natural. Okay, he's looking back down the drift where we've come from, and you can see it opens up into this quite large space. So there we go, and that is the way on. Yes, interesting little bit. Let me know in the comments your theories on what's going on here. Well, a little further on you can see these shot marks here. So the direction of the shot marks gives us the direction they were going in the first place, unless it's a way later widening. But you can see that straight wall again, and here, yeah, it's going up. So maybe, I don't know, maybe that dropped out when they were digging here, because this section, I suspect this was full of ore here, because that's the fault. So maybe this was full of ore as well, and that's dropped out while they've been blasting. Don't know, let me know what you think. And there's a random metal pin. Right, just a little further on, I thought you might like to see these these boulders here, defying gravity. Wow, I don't know if they've been put there, I doubt it. But yeah, just defying gravity in the drift here. That is quite amazing. Okay, just a little bit further on, and I'm standing on the collapse, and there's one side of the fault there, and there's the other side of the fault there, and in between we've got what basically looks like a riverbed. You can see the pebbles and yeah, boulders in the deposit, so I think that may be a riverbed. Let me know in the comments what you think. So what would they be getting out of that? Gold? Don't know. Interesting. So we're going to go under this riverbed and carry on. Right, we can see this effect here as well. You've got the solid rock here underneath, and on top of it is a load of boulders and stuff you typically find at the bottom of a river. So I don't know what's going on there. Left hand side just goes to a collapse. I've been there before, so I'm not going to bother with that again. I'm going that way. Things have changed. Now we've got the smooth wall on the right hand side and the cut wall or foot wall. I've got the name of them now. Well, I'll put them on later. But yeah, so the left hand side now is rough and the right hand side is smooth. We don't seem to have the loose ceiling anymore. It's gone solid, so geology's changed again. A little bit further on, and we've got some wood hanging here. Looks like it's rotten. Yeah, it would have been between these two beams originally, just like that one. But it's given away, and it's still hanging in there for dear life. It obviously can't swim, because it doesn't want to go in. But yeah, so yeah. Okay, I'm at a junction and got a right turn and a torch that's flashing for some reason. I've been doing that for days. Oh well. Just see what's here first, but I don't think it's anything significant. Looks like, oh, how's this camera work? foot stuck. Yeah, it just goes back to in there. So I'm going to go and have a look. Not away. Be with you in a moment. Okay, so I've reached the end of this. About 200 feet, I'd say. 2 minutes. But at the end here, there's all finger drag marks. So I don't know if that's from later times or that's original to the mine. I'm gonna go with original. Because you can see they've been digging it out. There's actually bits of crystal in there, so that's what they've been digging out. Excellent. Right, time to go follow the main drift. Okay, just a little further on, and we have a collapsed manway hopper with the men going up this side, because the structure's on this side, and the ore coming down the far side where the structure is protected against the ore from destroying it. And there's some formations there, and the remains of the rotten hopper down here. So quite a bit is still surviving, which is nice, but it won't last forever. So, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, this is the end of this mine. It's not the original end, but it's as far as you're going to get these days. That's a terminal collapse. That's a very terminal collapse. We have poked it before. Not actually sure if it goes further beyond that, I don't know. But there you go. I hope you've enjoyed this adventure. Please like and subscribe if you have, and check out the other channels that we explore with. So, thank you all very much for watching.